when you're doing that and when you're touring around the small territories in Europe and spend time in Canada, of course, when you get that call from somebody like the WWE,
mm-hmm.
what's that phone call like when you're on the other end of that?
It's hard to put into words, you know. For me, I was a lifelong fan of the WWE growing up and went to the live shows in Toronto with Edge, you know, whenever we could. So the ultimate goal when we got in was to make it to the WWE. So, you know, you work hard for years on these smaller shows, you know, making, you know, small money, and eventually we were going over and doing a few tours over in Japan and things like that, and we were starting to work to get a lot of bookings in the United States and things like that. So, but to get that call, you know, it's surreal. You know, you're like, is this really happening? And it was that was the first step. And then the next step was the first time I walked out in front of, you know, the WWE audience, the WWE universe on a pay-per-view. You know, you walk out and it's just a different feeling. You know, the night before my pay-per-view debut, you know, I had still had some prior commitments, and I was in Delaware, and I performed in front of 200 people in Delaware. And the next night I walked out in front of 16,000 people on a pay-per-view. It was just an unreal moment. And the moment that I walked out, I remember saying to myself, my life is never going to be the same from this moment on.
And it does. It really, the minute you are in that spotlight, it really does. It changes instantaneously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a crazy thing.